Imagine stepping into the ring with a man who never loses. A man who faces the toughest opponents one after another and still walks out unscathed every single time. It sounds impossible, right? Well, that's Floyd Mayweather Jr. He's the undefeated king of boxing, a man who turned defense into an art form and built an empire both inside and outside the ring. But how does a man like Mayweather become so untouchable? Let's dig into the facts, the fights, and the legacy that makes him one of the greatest athletes of all time. Undefeated record. Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s unbeaten record isn't just impressive, it's the stuff of legends. He retired with an incredible 50-0 record. That's 50 fights and not a single loss. Let that sink in for a moment. How many athletes, let alone boxers, can say they've retired with a perfect record? Not many. The list of fighters who have gone undefeated in their entire professional careers is slim, and Mayweather tops that list. But what's even crazier is the caliber of fighters he faced. He wasn't just fighting nobodies. Every fight was against top-tier opponents, champions in their own right, and yet they all fell to him. His perfect record is one of the key reasons why he's often regarded as one of the best, if not the best, in the sport. Can you think of another athlete in any sport who has maintained such dominance? It's no wonder why Mayweather's undefeated status is the cornerstone of his legacy and a multiple weight class champion. Mayweather didn't just conquer one division. He won world titles in 5 different weight classes: super featherweight, lightweight, super lightweight, welterweight, and light middleweight. Moving up in weight isn't just about adding muscle. Each division brings new challenges, tougher opponents, and different fighting styles. But Mayweather didn't just compete in these divisions, he dominated them. His ability to adapt, regardless of the weight class, showcases his versatility and skill. It's rare to see a fighter as successful across so many divisions. Do you think anyone in the sport today could match his accomplishments across weight classes? Defensive mastery. One of the secrets to Mayweather's success? His defense. While many fighters focus on their offensive power, Mayweather mastered the art of not getting hit. His defensive technique, especially his famous shoulder roll, frustrated even the best boxers. Mayweather's approach to fighting was all about being smarter, not just stronger. He could slip punches, move out of danger, and counterattack when the moment was right. By avoiding damage, Mayweather not only prolonged his career, but also stayed in top shape for each fight. In a sport that glorifies aggression, Mayweather's defensive strategy made him untouchable. Can you imagine trying to hit someone who seems to predict your every move? Olympic bronze medalist. Before dominating as a professional, Mayweather showed his potential at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, where he won a bronze medal in the featherweight division. Though he didn't claim gold, this early taste of international competition pushed him to become even better. For Mayweather, that bronze medal wasn't the end of his Olympic story. It was the beginning of his drive to be the best. It's crazy to think that missing out on the top prize only made him hungrier for success. If he had won gold, would we have seen the same level of dominance in his pro career? Most notable fights: 1. Mayweather vs. Pacquiao, 2015. In what was billed as the fight of the century, Mayweather defeated Manny Pacquiao in a fight that earned him over $200 million. It wasn't just a fight, it was a global event. Mayweather's technical mastery and defense allowed him to outbox Pacquiao, silencing years of debate about who was the better fighter. 2. Mayweather vs. McGregor, 2017. This unique crossover fight saw UFC star Conor McGregor step into the boxing ring with Mayweather. It became one of the biggest spectacles in sports history. Mayweather secured his 50th win, proving that even out of retirement, he remained unbeatable. 3. Mayweather vs. De La Hoya, 2007. Mayweather's victory over Oscar De La Hoya was a turning point in his career. It wasn't just about winning a fight. It elevated Mayweather's status to global superstardom. From then on, he wasn't just a champion, he was a megastar. Earnings and business acumen. Mayweather's talent isn't limited to the ring. His business skills are just as sharp. Nicknamed Money, he became one of the highest-paid athletes of all time, often commanding huge paydays for his fights. He wasn't just a fighter, he was a brand. With his own promotion company, Mayweather Promotions, he took control of his career, negotiating deals that earned him hundreds of millions per fight. His ability to maximize earnings and control his image made him not just a boxer, but a savvy businessman. Think about it. How many athletes have built an empire as large as Mayweather's? Awards and recognition. Mayweather's awards and recognition cement his place in boxing history. He's been named Fighter of the Year multiple times by the Boxing Writers Association of America and ESPN. His fans have even crowned him the best ever, TBE, a title few can dispute. He also earned the title of Fighter of the Decade, 2010s, further proving his dominance over the sport. A full decade of boxing controlled by one man. That's a legacy that's hard to argue with, don't you think? Floyd Mayweather Jr. isn't just a boxer, he's a legend. His undefeated record, dominance across multiple weight classes, defensive mastery, and business savvy have all contributed to making him one of the greatest athletes of all time. But what do you think? Will there ever be another fighter as dominant and successful as Mayweather? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, hit that bell icon so you never miss an update on more incredible stories from the world of sports.